Good day, everybody. We are just going to do our daily walk around. This is the land race auto law what do they call this thing? Auto long. I'm not sure who came up with that, but okay. We have been bending this plant over, just kind of giving it a little direction in the way we want it to grow. You can see that we're starting to bend it over this way. I want it to come over this way as it grows. If we have to, we'll stake it up because she is a little lanky, but we'll do what we have to do. This branch here, on plants like this, I have grown plants like this outdoors. And what I do is like to spider web, so I'll take a little piece of string and I'll just tie it around the branch here and then just tie it directly to the main stalk, and that will keep this. Once we get big buds, we may have to do a string here and then come up and do a string here and attach two, but that'll keep these buds from dangling down, hold them up nice to the main stalk there. But that's how we'll keep those from dangling down. Call it a little spider web action. So I was taking a look at this GG Sherbet from Fast Buds, and this is the Autoflower that we have going. This thing is getting crazy. It's really starting to blow up. We thinned it out quite a bit. Took a lot of those big fan leaves that have been growing on it, just plucked them off and chopped them, dropped them all around the plant. We topped the horsetail, so we came in and just gave a little snip, topped out the top, and we chop and drop that over here, just all through here. Let's see here, these are the black mojitos. These things are really starting to look good. You can see the big black house flies we got flying around in here. Oh, there's a jumping spider. Well, it was. He just went underneath that leaf there. That's a good sign. There he is right there. Need him in here. He's just another predator to mites and flies and all different types of things. He'll get big in here. Well, there's an ant and a fly. So we got a fly, an ant, and a jumping spider all on the same area. Pretty cool. Neither one of those will harm the cannabis plant. The fly may take a crap on them and leave some spots on them, but other than that, the ant's probably up there eating an aphid or something, who knows. We have the Trinity skunks over here. We've been really doing some training with these, and what I've been doing is just getting rid of a lot of these big fingers up in here, and that has allowed, let's see here, you can see this is the top of the plant here. That's the top. So we've got it bent all the way down, and these are all the branches that are going to start to come up. This is a really tight knotted plant. You can see how tight they are. So we've just thinned them out a little bit, let some air flow, get some light to these lower branches, let these lower branches come on up. So every morning I'm coming in here and we're just bent. So here's the top. I'm just coming in here and lightly bending. I'm not forcing anything. See my fingers down here? I'm doing that every morning. And that's it. Just a little every morning, and she will slowly start to go that way. You can see how the branches will all start to just come on up, catch the top, and then when we go into stretch, when we go into flower, this thing will come all the way out. She'll come on out like that, and if we have to, if she's not strong enough to hold herself up, we'll just put a stake in it, stake it off. We might have to spider web a few of the branches to the main stalk, but other than that, she'll be good to go. She'll be nice and strong by that time. So this leaf down here, this is something we can get rid of. It's just that easy. Thin it out a little bit. That leaf wasn't getting a lot of light anyway. So just take it off, chop and drop. Doing the same with these over here. Every morning I'm just coming in and bending them over a little bit. I remove, you can see this leaf I've kept, I just fingered it a little bit, but we removed the other one. Just bend it over a little bit. This one here, the same way. Letting all these branches come on up. You can see this one I'd fingered, but we can go ahead and take that now. And we'll just open that right on up. So I want these branches, these inner branches, to be facing up, facing the light. And that will slowly curve back up. You can see these, you can see how I've been bending it, and this lower branch right here is going to come on up. So this morning she's just bent herself back up, so that today we'll come back and we'll just bend her back down. And you'll start to see these lower branches start to come on up. So a lot of people do this at the end. So like they'll go to flip the flower and then just go thinning everything out. I like to do this throughout the whole grow process. This allows my lower branches to really get a good stretch on, really get good growth. When we go into flower, then these will really, they'll stretch just like the top. They'll be almost caught up with the top, and then when we go to stretch, they'll just stretch just like they were tops. You can see this in evidence at on a couple of the old videos with the Cherry Grande. The Cherry Grande was all up here, just dangling all over the place. Those were all tops because I'd been bending it over. All those tops had come up. This is going to do the same thing. We're going to bend it over from the beginning. This is all about management, plant management. We're just going to be bending this because we know this thing's going to get huge. So we're going to plan for it, and we're going to go ahead and start bending from the get-go. And this way it'll be used to being bent. It'll be used to being plucked. It won't slow down the growing process at all. It does change, you know, the character of the plant, but in the end result, when we flip the flower, that's a totally different cycle. So it doesn't affect these plants at all. I mean, they seem to like it. Actually, the more I pluck, and as long as I don't do too much and make it bare and naked looking, just a little bit a day, a pluck here, pluck here, pluck here, that's all you need. Come back the next day, you'll see the growth. Pluck here, pluck here, pluck here. A little bit a day is all we need to do. The plants don't mind it at all. They really seem to like it, actually. There's a jumping spider in there eating. Hopefully it's eating pests. So we have done a foliar spray. We did a foliar spray of OHN and EM1. So it's OHN and EM1. OHN, if you're not familiar, you can get this from Country Roots. I believe it's countryroots.com. This is an herbal nutrient. It's basically got herbal nutrients are used in plant medicine and profile booster herbal nutrients, restrain the growth and harmful blah 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 blah. I'm trying to see what the ingredients are here. You can use this foliar at 1 to 1,000. There they are. Garlic, ginger, licorice, whatever the hell that is. A jalink. Turmeric, all that good stuff. Keep that from Country Roots. We had some EM1 soil conditioner. This is just effective microorganisms. You take this, we add a little bit of molasses with some rainwater. We let sit for 3 or 4 days till the pH gets down to about 3.5. She's good to use and stable at that point. You can add just a few drops to your foliar spray and it is magic. What's up, Coder? You've already had your worm this morning, boss. You're just a little pig, is all you are. You just want to eat, 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 eat. And I get it. I understand. But I can't have that much turtle poo in the pond. So the more we feed these fish and turtles and everything, if you're not familiar with fish tanks, the more you feed, the more they crap, the more nitrate gets into the soil system, and if there isn't enough biology in the water, so to speak, like snails and all the way down to the microorganisms to eat that poo, then it can build up on us, and that's why a lot of times we have to, siphon out in the fish tank. We have to siphon out the gravel to clean out some of that poo, and that is what I have not had to do yet. Our pH is staying around 8.8, which we need to be around 6.5 to 9, which is good pond water. 6.5 to 9.0 in the pH range is good for pond water. If we got up a little bit higher than that, it probably wouldn't matter. As long as the fish and everything aren't dying and floating to the top, that's when I'll know if something goes really, really wrong. But as long as I don't feed too much, it's the biology that's going to keep everything in balance while it flows through the creek system. The creek system will build up in biology to eat all that poo, the algae and the worms and the roots from the plants. All of this combined will keep our nitrates down, keep the water clean, with a little bit of management from me, from just coming through and working my hand through to release some of that build up, keep it flowing. I do pick out some algae every now and then, just like here. Just set it over here. This turns into food for all different types of critters. Any of this algae that gets released into the pond, the fish will eat. The fish love the algae. The turtles eat it. Everything eats the algae. It's food for everything. But everything is looking healthy this morning, and we really can't complain about anything. And I hope everybody has a great day, and I appreciate everybody taking a gander this morning. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great one.